Hello guys, and welcome to episode 64 of my Total War Warhammer 2 playthrough, playing as Arkhan the Black, leading the Tomb Kings to world domination. Today we're just going to be continuing our turn, if there's much else to do, and we'll be pushing further into the Empire lands in Norska, and hopefully wiping out these guys eventually. I don't remember their name, the Scourge of Aquitaine. There we go. Alright, let's see. What else is there to do? Most people have moved. Alcazar can jump out of Ice Drake Ford though. We've got Lamazash going for Longship Graveyard, so maybe we just have Alcazar start moving up towards Björnling's Gathering. Because obviously Wakaf will take Pakais Bay. I could probably march up here. Might as well. Unless there was a reason I was staying there, but I don't think so. That's okay. Intef. Where was Intef heading? Is he following this army? Yeah. He can go join them. We don't have a Lich Priest in that army. Pretty sad that we don't get more Lich Priests. Because they're so useful. I'm kind of tempted here to try and level this guy up a bit more by doing some assassination work. Might be better off just trying to assault garrisons on low level settlements so that we can level up that way instead. Okay, Wakaf has leveled up, so we'll go ahead and give him Tomb Strike. That's all very well and good. Anything else? No, just commandment available down here at the Misty Hills. Let's go ahead and pop the Worship of Petran there for the growth. I'll do. And we'll go ahead and upgrade these buildings. Zavastra should be okay. Yeah, we should be able to upgrade that. And in this building, not sure what we want to get. Probably just the Channel Plaza. Because I was going to build all of these buildings, the Grave Hills, but we don't need that since we're going to be finishing the building in the Gashazar soon. It's taken so long to grow this. But yeah, next turn we'll be able to start the building there. That's going to take 6 turns, and then we get extra unit capacity, plus 100 for vampire count units. If that includes the Hex Wraiths, then that's going to be pretty nuts, honestly. Like, Arkhan's Hex Wraiths are just going to be legit, and they already have, what, 75% physical resistance? So with the Horse of Nagashazar, you actually have 80% because every unit in the game gets plus 5%. Physical resistance in your faction, so yeah, they're going to be kind of ridiculous. Castle Drakenhof leveled up. I'll pop the walls in here as well. As well, just upgrade some of these buildings. Probably don't need that anymore in Castle Drakenhof, so we can get rid of that. And put that in there as well, the Channel Plaza. If I can just get movement range everywhere now, I think that would be the best thing to do. Just so that I can move armies around when I need to at the end of the campaign. Although it's likely that I would most likely disband armies and rebuild them somewhere else if I was going to have to deal with like rogue armies popping up. Because with the world domination, I do like to make sure that I kill every single faction. And sometimes the rogue armies can kind of mess with that. I do have enough actually to awaken a new dynasty, so next turn we'll do that. Let's go ahead and move on to the next turn. Confederation between Eotane and the Order of Lawmasters, that's good. Well, actually it's not good, because we were trading with the Order of Lawmasters. Never mind. I mean, it's good that it removes a faction from the map at least.
I only parley with those who serve the great necromancer.
Alright, Tretch is coming back. Asking for the defensive alliance. It is tempting to grab a defensive alliance. because it might help if we end up at war with Court of Pleasure. So, yeah, I don't know. We're going to just avoid it for now. We're slowly but surely taking over the world. Nagash would be proud. Alright, let's just speed this up. Don't care about all of these agents. It'd be so good once they're gone. I mean, we're going to have the same problem with almost every faction that we bump into, but Reichland was particularly bad because they were so big. They had tons of heroes. It's actually ridiculous how many they had. Okay. All those armies of like the Wood Elves just like heading out north is probably a good thing for us, I suppose. They can go ahead and have that. Those poor citizens in Kislev and absolutely mauled all the time. Now, once we get through the Wood Elf and Bretonnian lands, that'd be nice. That's actually the navy there with the book. That's got a book and a gash. Alright. The Nacht Tomhat is ready to go.
I am my father's son.
Incinerated bones. Minus 10 armor for all units. How dare you. Alright, we'll have the Tomb Prince head over this way. And he can go jump on land over here or something, and we can just assault the garrison over and over and over again to get his level up. So I think that's what we're going to need to do. I am going to probably attack Skavenblight this turn. And then we'll probably just go straight for Tabara afterwards. Looks like I can go and attack this army, so we probably should. I could also go for Baston, but I don't really want to lose Artois. We can also take out this army. I mean, it might be worth just killing both those armies this turn, so then we don't have to worry about them running around in our backline, taking settlements that we've already captured. That would be frustrating. Yeah, we'll go ahead and attack this one. Probably just going to be an auto-resolve, honestly. Yep. Easy done. We'll take the movement range. And we'll head back this way. Next turn we'll take Blackstone Post. Let's go ahead and fix up Kislev. And this army can go take out this army. Goodbye. Movement range, please. And he can take Missalon next turn. Alright. Gambler's Armor's kind of nice. Grab over my dead body for him. That's those two armies moved. Setep can also go for over my dead body. Head over to Arkhan. So, yeah, Arkhan should be attacking that. How's this army of Prince Kagataf doing though? Prince Kagataf? What's his name? Oh, King Hecator. Etekor, yeah. Right, we took Flensburg. We'll have to head, I guess, through Helmgart. So we'll zoom in this direction. And we'll have this guy go and meet him over there. Cool. Alright, so let's engage Towson. And we'll take Skavenblight. Thank you very much. That's going to give us the book. The fourth book of Nagash. Priest kings mustered mighty armies and declared war, but to their horror, Nagash raised countless regiments of skeleton warriors in reply. Realizing flesh alone could not defeat such horrors, the priest kings breathed life into the mightiest statues of Nehekara. Stone of Shabti, Necrolith Colossi, and Kemrian war sphinxes fought alongside the living, and Nagash's legions were crushed, forcing him to flee. However, is Nehekara finally rid of his evil? So we now get extra Lord Recruit rank. we get the 250 canopic jars. That's just for this turn. And then -1 wound recovery time for all characters. It's kind of nice. Alright, we'll just pop the pagoda building in there. And we'll attack Tabaro next turn. How's Magritta doing?
Destroy all.
I feel like we just got to wait for them to attack because of all of the cavalry that they have. Maybe we'll get over there in time with good old Arkhan. Right, I guess we go for Hell Pit while we're here. Let's go ahead and take that. Surprisingly, the garrison's tiny there. I thought it'd be a bit bigger than that. I guess it's not owned by Skavens, so that helps. But yeah, you can build wall buildings there. So, interesting. Go ahead and level up our Necrotect. I'll go for full plate armor. We'll then head over to Stragov. After that, we should be able to put a commandment in there, right? Yeah. Let's go for the Worship of Petra. Start upgrading these walls there. This army can obviously move on as well. We're going to normal stance and attack Frozen Landing. And in Frozen Landing, we'll recruit some new troops. So let's just go for a couple of Tomb Guard with halberds. Or maybe just one, and then like an extra unit of Tomb Guard. I'll do. Maybe another unit of archers, I'm thinking. Might be a good idea. It's called Catapult. Maybe. I really wish the Hex Race didn't cost, or didn't take so long to recruit. Like 5 turns for global recruitment is actually disgusting. So I guess if we get building those buildings, the Grave Hills, we could eventually lower the global recruitment time of those Hex Race. Have a look. Does this have anything to do with that? Oh, okay, yeah, never mind, that does the global recruitment thing. I forgot about that. Yep, okay. So they will be able to be like 1-turn recruited Hex Wraiths. That would be pretty legit, actually. I'll just end up turning into like full vampire count armies. That'd be cool. Maybe we just pop in a unit of Crypt Ghouls, actually. They come in at rank 7. They got pretty legit melee attack, actually. I mean, they're pretty weak armor-wise, but honestly, if we have the frontline engaged and then have the Crypt Ghouls kind of engage afterwards, they can sort of move in without taking all the damage. And that'll be pretty good. Grab the Renowned and Feared. And Electric Priest can grab the Cleanse Corruption, which is going to be pretty important up here because of the Chaos Corruption. I'll pop in the Public Order building there. And over to Lamazash now. He's going to grab Longship Graveyard. Okay. Lovely. Let's have Nectane Bow go take the Silent Encampment. I love their garrisons, it's really cool. Go ahead and grab that. Pop in these 2 buildings. Movement range of Public Order so that we can carry on to the next one. ASAP. Who else is there to move? This guy can go for sure. I'm popping the Lightning Strike on every time because it does change the outcome slightly, I believe, in terms of like how much damage you take. I'm going to put a Royal Burial Chamber in here, actually. And we'll go ahead and put in the, if it will let me, the Obelisk. Okay. Don't really need this building, so we'll get rid of that. Probably going to get rid of this as well. Don't need to recruit anything there. Wakaf. Go ahead and upgrade your Tomb Prince quick. And then we'll go across the Pakai's Bay. Great. We're expanding so fast. I've already taken like 10 settlements. I don't know if it's really that much, but you guys know what I mean. Like, this is going crazy fast. We're not really bumping into any more armies of the Empire. I think they're really struggling to like re-recruit a new army. There was one up here, the one of Volkmar. That's probably the only one we're going to have to deal with anytime soon. Right, he's jumping onto the water and carrying on over. Okay. Most of our armies moved. Let's have a look. Wakaf. He's leveled up.
Trusted in life.
I'm going to give him over my dead body first. And we'll go ahead and give him Conqueror. That's good. Alright, just Hakros. We'll go ahead and just keep doing that just to level him up. I should probably level up the assault units. I do want him to get good at assassinating enemy units though. Because then we can deal with the heroes that we usually get spammed with on the end turn. Especially when we bump into like the Cult of Pleasure, they'll probably have quite a few. Right, let's put the Worship of Ptah in there. We'll do the same here. We can upgrade the Tiffin. It's fine. And upgrade this. Lovely. Yeah, we'll keep putting... Actually, no. We don't need to do that. We will put in channel plazas. For the secondary settlements. Improve our income a bit. That's what we'll focus on now. Not that we really need income. The funny thing about the Tomb Kings is you don't need income that much. Like, income's only for making buildings, but now I've got to the point where I have all of my armies more or less built. It doesn't matter that much. Speaking of which, we should probably build a new army somewhere further north. Like, I'm thinking of building one Caron. Because Orion and the other Wood Elf army here, I don't know where it went, will come back any second towards their lands. I guess I need to build the second one down here though, don't I? Because Rob Profas is going to need a friend to go across and kill the southern continent, so I guess we can do that at like Wizard Kalis Palace for now. Actually, Lashik's still in the same province, isn't it? So we'll do it there. Wait, we're 12 out of 12? Oh, I didn't click the button yet. Oh, I didn't. Oops. Okay. We need to make sure that I don't spend the cash next turn and actually just put that into recruiting a new army. Alright, that's fine. No rush. Let's just check out diplomacy quick. Don't think there's anything too important. Wanted to have a good look at it. Yeah, okay, we're all good. Let's end the turn. So we're on 6 out of 9 books of Nagash. I don't know what happens when we get to 9 out of 9, if like anything special happens. I don't think it does. Might get an achievement on Steam or something, but that'll be about it. Oh, there's an army here. Interesting. We go siege Castle on Rauken. The issue with small armies like that is they can suddenly get loads of regiments of renown, and then it just becomes annoying. Oh, this is just a joke. I'm going to play it out.
Arise, my legions. Run.
Mainly because we do have Tomb Swarm. So that might allow me to do enough damage here. But we'll see. I don't honestly think it will, but worth a go. It's worth a go. Just to get rid of the annoyance of having to go back and deal with this. This is pretty much all it is right now. It's just an annoyance. It's like, I'm going to have to send back an army. It's just going to waste time. We'll hide for now. I'm going to move forwards like this. We need to wait for the Tomb Swarm. These Nehekara horsemen are going to be pretty important. We're going to have to get a really good one. Like, they're mostly ranged forces. So what I'm going to want to do is engage their melee forces with my melee forces. And then basically put the Tomb Swarm on top of the handgunners. And ranged forces, I think. Probably the best way to deal with it. Although they're probably just going to shoot us to death before we can do anything at this rate. We're going to want to stay away from this hero. Okay. It's good. I want them to stay there. Stay there, stay there. I'm trying to get these behind so that I can force them back into it. That's not going to work. I might as well just quit the battle, I think. We can obviously do damage to this army, but like none of these models actually died from the Tomb Swarm then. So that's a bit of a problem. Yeah, we're more or less done already. We'll kill as many of these as we can, but I don't think that's gonna change the outcome much. Yeah, it was kind of pointless. The fact that the Tomb Swarm just did damage and didn't actually get any kills was a bit disappointing. So as soon as that happened, like there was just no point. I was hoping that I could weaken this army a bit, especially if they like sack it and don't actually take it. But they have taken it, so now they're going to start recruiting behind our lines, which is going to be even more annoying. I'll have to send back the army that just took Halpet, I think, to go and just quickly deal with that. Although they are building an army at Fort Stragov, so we'll have to take that out as well. Okay, here they come. Magritta is under attack. Let's go. This is going to be a tough one because it's Grail Knights. Like, these Grail Knights are nothing to scoff at. And they got knights, these Knights of the Realm with like rank 9. Pretty scary. Look, even my Shabti, like my Shabti just won't do much damage to them. We can obviously play off the walls at something, but if they just go for the middle, then we're kind of screwed. Oh, they've also got Albrecht on his Hippogriff. Or is he on a Pegasus? No, he's on his Hippogriff. Oh no, yeah, it is a Pegasus. Does he get a Hippogriff? I'm pretty sure he gets a Hippogriff. Looks like a cool Pegasus though. Like a Royal Pegasus. Okay, alright, they do have foot squires in towers, so that's always fun. I guess my best bet is going to be to choke point these boys, so we'll have to probably fall back to the centre somewhat. I do want to hold the walls as long as I can though, because we can get quite a lot of damage off if we do that. I do want to keep my archers alive, so I think what we're going to do is actually move the archers back, and then we're going to wall off here, and here, and here. I have my Shabti ready to go. They don't really have like many ranged forces, so we can kind of force this engagement quite nicely. I kind of want to do it on one side, but I also can't really afford to let them have the center flag. I mean, I guess I could always do it like this. With my back against the wall kind of thing. Might work. It'd probably be better to do it that way. Then I can kind of consolidate my forces even more. Because if I do it the way that I was going to, then they might break through one side and then the other side would get flanked. Probably better to do this. I could have the Nehekara horsemen give them a run around outside the gates, because I'm pretty sure the Nehekara horsemen are faster than their Knights of the Realm, or maybe not. 78 speed, no, never mind. That won't work either, that's fine. Albrecht might come into our backline, but we'll just swarm him with the Ushabti if he does. Right, so the plan then will be to probably leave skeleton warriors up here. And also these Nehekara warriors. Okay. That'll do. Let's go ahead and start the battle. We'll use the towers to whistle down the cavalry a little bit. Do as much damage to those as we can. And as soon as they get close enough to the walls, like these towers get to the wall, we're just going to run. Maybe I'll just go to like the center area here. We're doing a good amount of damage with these towers though. Taking out the Grail Knights is actually probably most important. I'm going to get rid of their archers. Good. Right, these have reached the walls. Let's just go over here. I mean, I don't really mind if this unit dies or something. We'll just have them try and run away. I'm going to drop down one of these tomb swarms here. Mainly because they're just kind of standing there taking the damage. That will also get rid of the peasant bowmen, and if the peasant bowmen are dead, my archers can focus on their cavalry, so that'll be good. I mean, the longer these guys can sit on the wall, the better, because we're just constantly firing at these guys. And this, my friends, is why Britannia sucks at taking settlements. They did manage to open up this gate, so they're coming in now. I mean, what I probably want to do is move my Nehakara warriors now to the left, and what we'll do is meet up with these skeleton warriors up on the hill, up on the wall here, and we'll go from there. I can probably kind of want to drop another one of these on top of these Grail Knights. I kind of feel like they're going to move. No, they didn't move. Oh, that did a reasonable chunk of damage, I guess. Right, I think we've done enough damage that we can just chill down here and just kill the rest with ranged forces. Like, as soon as these Knights of the Realms just start charging in, they're going to take a lot of damage. As if they dodged all that missile fire. Okay, they did actually capture this gate. So that's why they started coming in. Oh, that last shot though from the tower there was brilliant. Yeah, the archers here will do plenty of damage to kill these off. I'm gonna put these on guard. Good that Alberic's not really doing anything. That moment when rank 9 Knights of the Realm are failing against Skeleton Spearmen. That's what you like to see. And we're going to have regeneration now. Let's go ahead and push some Ushabti into this fight. I might also have my leader get involved. Alright, time for the Tomb Swarm. I could also do another good attack with this. Oh, I just demolished that front line of cavalry. Wow. There we go. Let's get these Ushabti now involved. That's it. Victory. And now we're just going to want to make sure we recap the walls. So we'll have this unit just going to spread out. And same with this one. Go capture those towers. We go. Cool. Gonna move over here. Kill off these ones. So we're basically doing as much damage as I can because this is like a defensive settlement battle, so I won't have a chance to like kill off this army otherwise. So I just want to do as much damage as I can to it to kind of render it useless. I'm just gonna go ahead and capture these towers and shoot them as they run away. basically the plan. We'll target this polearm unit because it have more men. I think this foot squire might just get destroyed anyway. Right, we'll end the battle there. Heroic victory, very nice. I think we played that pretty much perfectly, honestly. That couldn't have gone much better. Backing myself into a corner there, I think worked really well to counter the cavalry. The cavalry still did a decent chunk of damage to the spearmen, but it just allows those archers to get the damage. And being able to hold the walls initially is perfect for dealing with that. Let's just grab the organs. Sounds funny when I say that. Let's just grab their organs, you know? Alright. Game and Blight Towers. So we'll take this settlement below Skaven Plate and then we'll head round the corner and into the Wood Elf lands. Okay, so there's the 2 Wood Elf lands up there which I know about. I'm probably going to want to send my armies maybe to intercept them. Maybe forget about the Bretonnians for the time being, just to make sure that I can kill off those armies ASAP. I should be able to 1v1 them. We do have rights available. We can do Incantation of Thoth. That's actually good timing because we will be recruiting our new army. So let's go ahead and do that. We will recruit him over here. Rob Profaz is pretty much ready to go, so kind of tempted to just have him start heading over here already and find like a faction that we can attack that will give us a foothold. Are we at war with Eotane? We are, okay. So they confederated the Lawmasters. Lawmasters live over here somewhere, so I'm kind of tempted to just head towards these islands and see if we can do some damage that way. It's really gonna put this army in bad shape, huh? Is there a fast way to get across here without taking too much attrition? Not sure there is. I mean, I guess it's because of the storm maybe at the moment. I'm just gonna head as far as I can. Oh, how come that said I wasn't going to get attrition and then it was? That's annoying. Oh, never mind. Yeah, we'll go ahead and recruit a new army here. Let's awaken a new dynasty. Brilliant. Now costs 50,000 and 4,000 Canopy Jars. Honestly, it doesn't scale as hard as I thought it did, so 4,000 jars won't take me that long to get. I should definitely just recruit a new one, right? Like these come in at level 39, so probably the best idea. Even if some of these guys are okay. I don't really know what I want to get out of this guy. I mean, the bonus versus infantry is pretty good. Especially when he's on like a... what are they called? Cameron War Sphinx. I'll just grab Wrathful. Alright, now we've got to decide what kind of army we want this to be. Honestly, I could just wait and then just make it a Hexwraith army. That could be pretty cool. But we will want some constructs. I probably want to go like at least a few Ashabti, at least a few Giants. Let's go ahead and pop this right before we do that. Oh, the other thing that I should probably do is, I was going to say send back a Lich Priest to help recruit, but don't think there's one nearby. That's just got a 2 imprints. That's fine. We don't need all those ranks. Like, I might just do this. shame this doesn't give missile strength to a Shabti with great bows. I guess that would be pretty OP. The bonuses to a Shabti are only melee attack and melee defense. The minus attrition's okay though. I mean, the fact that that gives minus attrition is actually pretty good for when I want to go across the water here. So I am almost tempted to do that. What did we do with this guy? He's got the bonuses to Winds of Magic and Ambush Chance, right? But don't really have any of the other bonuses there. I think I'm going to do the Geheb one. Unless we want to go like Petra. The Petra one's not too bad either, because what that will allow us to do is create a wall of infantry for Roprafas. We might do that instead, actually. Let's make him really good with, yeah, with infantry. And he can be like our infantry frontline for the other army. Carrying War Sphinx for sure. Aside from that, we're going to want the bonuses to the Bone Giants. Yep, that's fine. Reanimate. And we're going to need Blessing of Asp. And also Resurrect. And we'll grab June... No, Unfading Memory, I think is the right one. Yep. Okay. Let's go through here, grab the Canopic Jar Hoarder, I think. Our Soul Reaper's probably best, and then Canopic Jar Hoarder. And then a 10-me Lightning Strike. We did Dead Sound Sentinel and Renowned and Feared. We'll go and grab Ceremonial Bandages. Go through this. We've got 2 left. Return in Madness I think is worth it. The 7% physical resistance. And what else? One more point. Guess just melee attack might be the best. Okay. The other nice thing about making this a Tomb Guard army is that what it will allow us to do is recruit or re-recruit Tomb Guard on the other side and actually be quite effective with them. So yeah, that would be nice. I will of course put some constructs in here anyway, because we do need them if this army is going to fight on its own. Definitely need the Necrosphinx. We'll have 1 Air Titan. We've got the Bone Giants. Why are all of these... Oh, because we've selected our skills now, so he's got the extra recruit rank. Yeah.
Attend your king, slaves.
So that's going to bring these in at rank 8, which is pretty good actually. Then we're going to want to global recruit the Tomb Guard. Cool. I guess we'll just go all out on the Tomb Guard mostly. I'm wondering if there's something else I want to put in here. Anything that might be worth it. Like maybe a couple Kemrian War Sphinxes or something. Just to bolster the army a little bit more. Otherwise I think it's pretty damn good. Could also be worth global recruiting those Kemrian War Sphinxes. Take 5 turns. Never mind. There's something else we could maybe global recruit. The Ashabtu Great Bow. Just to kind of speed things up a bit with the recruitment. Maybe the Bone Giants. They're only 2 turns recruitment and global recruitment. Yeah, that would make it take 4 turns. I think 4 turns is as best as we're going to get. Okay, yeah, we'll leave it at 4 turns. I could maybe make it 3 turns if I messed around with the Tomb Guard a little bit, I think, but that'll have to do. We got King Menker ready to go. So he will be recruiting that army very quickly compared to Robrafast. He took ages to recruit his army, but I mean, it gave us the time to recruit another army that will follow him over, so that's fine. But I am going to have to leave it here, guys, because unfortunately it's been my time. Next time around, we'll start taking more settlements, because we just finished our turn, so there's lots to do. We're going to be able to take out Fort Stragov. I'm going to have to send an army back down to take out Savastra. We'll go take Shotraken, etc, etc. There'll be loads of places up here that we can attack and so on. So, yeah. Lots to look forward to. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.